Hi, it's Charles at Empress Mills, and today we are taking a peek at our energy reflective curtain lining fabrics, which I know don't sound that exciting on the outside, but they are really interesting fabrics. They actually feature patented technology that was designed right here in the UK, which is just a nice little addition as well. And they are incredibly useful for curtains, blinds, conservatory sails, anything along those sort of lines, and also even through to cool bags for sort of more general sort of projects. The fabrics themselves all feature an energy reflective outer layer, and that's the patented technology, how that's applied and how it's created. And basically it's that metallic finish that you can see. It reflects 5 times more energy than a standard curtain lining would. So it's fantastic for either keeping heat inside your room or out. You determine whether you're keeping it in or out with which way you face the silver side of the lining fabric. So if you face that silver side to the inside of your room, it will stop heat escaping and it will push it back into the room. And if you face it towards the window, it will stop heat from actually coming through. So it's fantastic in warmer weather from that point of view. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I hear sort of energy efficient, I always think about stopping heat escaping, but this will actually even stop it from coming in, as I say, if you point that towards the window. When we talk about the silver side needing to face the heat source, it doesn't have to see the heat source. It doesn't have to actually be looking at it directly. You can put a fabric in front of it, so you can cover that up, make it look much nicer. Obviously include it in the main lining of the curtain, that's what it's designed for, and that fabric will not stop that energy reflective effect from taking place. It will still work fine, so please be assured of that. It's a question we get a lot, but please be assured, even with the fabric over the top, that energy will still be reflected once it gets through your fabric, hits this, it will bounce right back, that's for sure. We've got 4, I don't know if you can see it exactly, but we've got 4 different types out in front of us. That's because there are 2 main types, but in 2 colours. So we've got a blackout version, and it's a premium blackout version. This is a 3-pass blackout, which not only means that it's going to stop the sunlight coming through completely, it will also add to the insulating benefits. So this is the ultimate in terms of being the thermal efficient option. And it comes in both this sort of lovely cream sort of ivory shade and then also a brighter white colour. So you've got the 2 options there, just down to personal preference. And then if you don't want that heft, and just to give you a little bit of a feel, that's got just a little bit of bulk to it, it's got some body, and that's that blackout kicking in, giving it that. But there is also, if I move these 2 over, if I manage it neatly, we'll see. But we've also got these 2, and as you can see, that's much floatier, it's much lighter, and that just has a standard lining on the back. And again, comes in this natural shade, which we're actually, just let me get the bang on the right name for. Yes, that's ivory, just so I'm bang on sure to give you the right information. So it's got that ivory shade, and then there is also the same standard lining fabric, but in this white. So it just gives you the options. There isn't really a right or a wrong for which one you want to use. It purely boils down to your personal preference, how much heat, particularly if you're thinking of reflecting it back out, how much heat you want to sit at, you want to stop coming into your room. The lighter weight won't stop as much as the heavier weight, just because that blackout does add some thermal properties in its own right. It doesn't just rely on the silver specialist reflective coating that's been applied. To give you a rough idea, just 1 layer of this energy reflective fabric is more efficient, is more energy efficient than a traditional blackout lining and traditional interlining combined, just the 1 layer. And that's not ignoring the interlining. You can add an interlining to this as well if you want, if you really want to go for a fantastically energy efficient finish. But that hopefully just gives an indication as to the effect of this super finish. So I think I've covered everything. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Please get in touch. We try and hold stock of all sorts of different curtain linings. This is one of the more unusual ones, but we do of course have the traditional options as well, and of course standard blackouts. as well too. So please do get in touch if you need any information, or of course if you would like to order any of those. If you've got any questions or comments, don't hesitate, just pop them underneath the video, or you can of course email us through the website, message us through any of our social media channels, or of course please don't hesitate, pick the phone up, chat to me or one of our wonderful Empress team. We'd be delighted to help you, whether it's on something new and unusual like this, or whether it's on something classic that we've had in stock for a while. Thank you very much indeed for watching as always. I hope to see you again soon. Bye bye.